Okay, before we get this underway, I wanted to give a big shout out over to Shayna, who actually tweeted this information first. The only reason I didn't make a video about it then was because I wanted to see some of the other insiders collaborate and say similar things, whether or not this would be it. Because we have ourselves a trade between the Panthers and the Sharks. Anthony Duclair is going to San Jose, and at first, Shayna said this: Steven Lorentz appears to be part of the return going back to Florida. And after this tweet was made, I was like, okay, there's no way that's it, right? No way. Really? Just Steven Lorentz? Then we had ourselves some more tweets here. This is... where is it? Here it is. Frank Saravalli says that the San Jose Sharks are sending Steven Lorentz back to the Panthers for Duclair. There also was a tweet by Saravalli saying that it's just a player coming back in the deal. And so with this being our template here, I don't necessarily know if Anthony Duclair got sent over for anything more than just Steven Lorentz. Now, for Steven Lorentz, this is a guy who... okay, we're going to talk about Duclair first. Let's talk about the big trade chip in this entire conversation before getting into the return here. So, Steven Lorentz is a guy... Anthony Duclair is a guy, who is 27 years old, 5'11", 196, left-handed guy who can play wing, he can play center. He's signed till the end of 2024, making $3 million a year. That contract is not too expensive. Last year, and I'm saying last year as in 2021, 2022, he had 58 points in 74 games played. I don't know about you, but $3 million every season for a guy who's producing like this, that's a pretty good number. The thing is, with the Achilles injury he had ended up suffering, he only played 20 games in this previous season. He had 9 points in that span, which is still pretty good. And in the postseason, he had 11 points in 20 games played over there. Now, the Panthers are incredibly strapped for cap right now. And it's to the point that Anthony Duclair, who is honestly a pretty solid player at a very reasonable cap hit, is ending up getting traded for one Steven Lorentz, who is just going to come over here as, I guess you could say, an extra forward. He's making $1.05 million a year till the end of 2024. He's 27 years old as well. A bigger dude, 205 pounds, left-handed center, left wing. He had 19 points in 80 games played last season with the San Jose Sharks. He's not a bad hockey player by any means. He is a capable middle to bottom six guy who can be some pretty all-right depth, and the Florida Panthers are moving out the money with Duclair in order to bring this guy in. Now, as Saravalli went out there and highlighted in his tweet, it sounds like this move is a cap-driven move to make something else happen for the Panthers. Now, with these cap savings that you're getting, maybe this insinuates the idea that the Panthers are going after somebody like Tyler Bertuzzi. Everybody's been throwing his name around as a potential free agent signing that could only be accomplished should you free up yourselves from the $2 million that you have tied up in Duclair. Obviously, there are many options when it comes to freeing up cap space, and trading away somebody who is a very capable point scorer who's making a cheap amount of money isn't really the most ideal way to do so. It's just, if the Panthers feel like with the injury that slowed Duclair down, with the setbacks with that, as well as the money, of course, then maybe this is the right move. But we'll see what they end up doing over the next few days. I'm not sure if this trade is really just Lorentz for Duclair. We haven't got any official confirmation from anybody if this is just the case, but based off of all we're seeing, it's very apparent that the trade is just Lorentz for Duclair at the moment. If anything changes, I'm sure all y'all will go in the comments and let us know what other assets are involved. But for now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Duclair getting sent over to the Sharks. They're getting a very good, capable goal scorer with very cheap dollar on the cap, honestly, for a reasonable price here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.